Happy Friday. Once again, God woke you up, bless you with another day. You have another 24 hours to achieve your success, to create more goals, to make it right. Whatever it is that you're working towards, or whatever it is that you feel that you need to do better, you have another 24 hours. Also, you got through the week. We made it. You accomplished your work week. You accomplished your weekly goals, whatever it is that you wanted to accomplish for the week, you made it because we are at Friday. We're at the end of the week. I am preparing my day and now having my second cup of detox tea, which I have every morning with two capfuls of apple cider vinegar with a lemon, honey, or whatever. I try to not do sugar. And so that's something I'm having to eliminate. I have been doing really good. And I lost my mom, as I've said several times before, in March. And after that, I started doing some things that I had already stopped doing. And when I say that, I mean as far as my food regimen, the way that I was eating. So I was not, I didn't have sugar in my diet. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't do dairy products anyway. But that's one of the things that you want to eliminate if you are, dieting or looking to lose weight. Even if you're not looking to lose weight, if you just want to eat better, if you just want to eat healthier, because when I tell you your diet is so crucial, what you eat is so important. We think that because we look good or we may not be obese in weight or we're slim or whatever, um, that we can eat whatever we want. At one point in time, I used to be very slim, never gained weight. And I'm not a big person, not very big, but, you know, um, there's a certain areas that I want to improve. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, we tend to talk about the improvements that we want to make in our life on different things. And then we tend to continue to talk about them and not make an initiative to make those things right or achieve those goals. So that's one big thing that you want to work on this year if that's something that you're having trouble with. And that, in a sense, is a part of disciplining yourself. Yesterday, I wanted to have Burger King. And I don't even know what made me have that crave and want Burger King because I'm not somebody that really eats fast food. But because I'm on this pattern of eating better and getting back acclimated with a healthy food regimen, then I was like, let me DoorDash some Burger King, you know, and I didn't do it. I didn't end up doing it. I did end up eating some chicken, and even the chicken, it wasn't prepared healthy, but at least it is a source of protein. But if you're concentrating on protein, then chicken and fish is the way to go. And at one point in time, I was a pescatarian, and so I think that's something that I'm going to get back off into. Red meat is cool. It's not bad for you, but it is. It can be, and especially if you eat too much of it. So you want to be careful with that. But chicken and fish are the way to go. carries a lot of protein. It carries the protein that we need. You want to focus on eating raw vegetables and fruits. Eating as much fruit as possible is um is always good. And I don't have problems eating fruits and vegetables. I have no problems with that. I have no problems with drinking water. That is your biggest that's going to be your greatest asset is drinking water, drinking as much water as you can, and acclimating some lemon in your water. That's always a good thing, you know. So I've been drinking lemon water, detoxing myself out. Sometimes you need to do that, and you need to purchase the things that you need in order to have like a colon cleanse. I spent like 2 months out of town, and the whole while I was there, I was eating things that I don't normally eat, things that are bad for me, things that I shouldn't eat. And when I came back home to filming for my show, my face was so puffy and my fingers. And so when you see that puffiness in your face, that's inflammation. It doesn't mean you're fat, but you may look fat, you may look bloated at that time. So when I came back, my stomach was bloated, my fingers had inflammation, my hands, my face had inflammation, puffiness, and stuff in it. So now I'm working to flush all of those toxins from all that processed food that I was eating, the door dashing and eating out and stuff like that. That's not good. And I mean, you can DoorDash, you can still Uber Eats, but DoorDash you some fruit, some veggies. Uber Eats you some stuff that's healthy, and just stay away from that processed food. So I do work out for at least 2 hours a day, and I had even gotten off track with that, so that's something that I'm starting back up now as well. And as soon as I get off of here, I will be starting a workout. I know some people prefer to work out before eating, and some people prefer to work out after eating. I think that it's best if you work out first, after you drink your tea or your water. You want to put warm water on your stomach in the morning, not cold water. So that should be the first thing that you put on your stomach before food or anything. Should be warm water, even if you're not using apple cider vinegar. You want to put warm water in your stomach. You don't want to wake up drinking cold stuff, no matter how thirsty you are. Um, if you don't boil the water and heat it up, at least do tap water. I mean, not tap water, but like room temperature water. I'm putting my waist trainer on now. I'm getting ready to start my stretching. I'm also doing face yoga now. I've been doing that for like a month, and it was working in the beginning. And it's something that you can use, not just women, but it helps with lymphatic draining. And basically the puffiness that you see in your face when you wake up in the morning. But um, as I said, I was eating processed food. So the face yoga, it didn't do any good for me to be doing that. And I was eating fast food, eating a bunch of stuff that wasn't good for me. That didn't make sense. So, and I know some people can get away with eating all that stuff and be good, but obviously I can't do it anymore. Like I said, I'm not heavy and I'm tall, so my weight is proportioned out, but I am heavier than what I was and what I would like to be. And so I made the initiative, instead of me complaining about it, to do something about it. We all can use improvement, and don't think because you're thin that you don't need to work out, because at the end of the day, exercise is for healthy way of life. Like it helps with blood circulation. It helps keep a proper blood pressure and stuff. You don't want to look up and you're on blood pressure medication. I know so many people from my hometown that put anything in their body. They eat so bad, they don't exercise. And like I said, if I go home and visit, that is normally when I start eating things that I should not eat because I am around a lot of people that do not eat healthy. And so that is another thing. Like, you need to discipline yourself that whether you're around other people who are taking care of their health or not, that has nothing to do with you. You should still be eating right. You should still be eating properly. You should still be working out, still be exercising. I don't smoke or drink or anything like that, but you know, health is wealth. So it's like if you're unhealthy, you're not eating right, you're tired, you're sluggish, you're not taking vitamins. We need K2 with D3. We need that. Um, you don't necessarily need vitamin C, but I do take a B vitamin with C. It's like a B complex. It's a super B complex. That does great. You want to do that. Magnesium could be good if you really want to get technical. You want to take your collagen and stuff like that, but there's so many vitamins and stuff that are essential um, to just healthy living, and not exercising. Even if you don't have a gym membership or you don't go to the gym and work out, get up and stretch, walk. If you don't want to jog, at least take you a walk once a day. I know a lot of us are really busy with work. Everybody is not an entrepreneur. And even if you are, your schedule may not permit for you to work out every day, but you do want to exercise. You do want to take some time and work out. You want to take some time and work on you, work on your image, work on the way that you look. Your looks are important. You know how some people say looks aren't everything. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You need to take care of the way you look. You need to take care of your body, um, groom yourself, spend some time taking care of you, and spend some money on yourself. Don't just do your bills and your kids and stuff, baby. You need to spend some money on yourself. Ladies, make sure your hair is done, even if it's not the most expensive hair. You need to make sure your hair is done. Everybody's wearing press-ons now. We're not talking about the old back in the day press-ons. We're talking about the new up-to-date press-ons. They don't cost that much. Go get them. Um, get you some press-ons. Do your nails, your makeup, and make yourself look good. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with spending money on yourself. Happy Friday. Have a good day.